but he have a lot of money, but he used the money for control, you know? He don't want to give me the money directly. He only want manage all the money. If I need food, if I need pay my bills, if I need all, I need to call to P and he paid it.
Hi. We go around and we look for overgrown properties and we mow
why
it for free.
you record me?
It's part of our process. If we do it for free, then we record the process.
Iris.
Hi. We go around and we look for overgrown lawns and we mow them for free. And we was wondering if we could mow y'all's lawn for free. We just record the process.
For free?
For free, but we record like the before, during, the afters, so that you can see like a progression of what it looked like before and what it looks like after.
Oh, that is the reason you record.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Pero no sé.
For free?
For free.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't have money. Yes, okay, for me, perfect.
Is there anything by chance on the property that we would need to look out for?
It's sprinkler.
My name is Casey.
And my name's Trish.
Nice to meet you, Iris.
Okay, my name is Lisbeth and she's Cleo.
She's Cleo. The pup is Cleo.
Perfect, it's okay. It's yours.
It's yours. Go for it. Get to work, actually.
Is it running? It sounds like it's running.
It sounds like it's on. Yeah.
It's nice. That's nice.
It's nice. That's nice. I mean, there's even plants growing out of the back of it.
It's probably just a plant that they...
I know that. I'm teasing. So she said that there were some sprinklers out here. It was out here in this area, right?
Yeah, somewhere out through in here.
There's two pipes here. I'm not really sure what those are, but honestly, I'm not seeing these sprinklers in this area right here that she's talking about. So let's look around a little bit more.
Maybe that is part of the sprinkler system. Who
There's
knows?
one right here. But it's real low to the ground, this one.
Yeah.
I was thinking that maybe they would stick up because I've seen them before. I've seen them before where they have been sticking up out of the ground. They're not on, but they're sticking up out of the ground, and usually they have some type of contraption. I'm like, some type of contraption that's around them to identify where those are.
Yeah. And we need to find out if the city picks up or not. Ask them that and let them know that we're going to do it today. It's like the dog was barking before I pushed the bell, like it knew I was coming. It can sense.
That's what you say about Freddie. He knows you're coming.
Yeah, he knows you're coming. He could be around the block somewhere. He knows you're coming.
Hi.
So we can go ahead and get it done today. Does the city pick up here, like pick up sticks or anything like that?
No.
All right, and these plants that are around here, we'll leave these here, but we're just going to cut around them.
And pull any weeds out of them.
Only you can cut a little bit, but I love my plants.
Well, we're not going to take them out.
Oh, okay.
She asked in what channel she going to.
You go to pause that
Yes.
in cjmowing.
Instagram?
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, but mostly our content is on YouTube and Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yes. So if you want to check it out.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you need water, you tell me, okay?
Sure.
If you want water?
Yes. Sí.
Water, yes.
Agua sí.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Don't know what number this is now. Done lost track.
But it's the first property of
This
this.
season, it's the people offered water.
Yeah.
Yay.
Before we even got a chance to start.
Yep. Some big ants here. They're all over the place here. Now that I've been picking up the sticks, there's ants everywhere. Trying to avoid them. There's a pile of cement right here. Hear me? There's a pile of cement right here. There's a lot of sticks in this yard, actually.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's coming on fall. The acorns are falling. Now, are they falling? Or was it Rocky or the squirrels?
The sky is falling. The sky is falling.
The squirrels are like having a field day. And someone told me that they will aim them for you. They see you and they'll aim them for you. I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if that's, you know, I don't know if they're throwing them, but I see them up there and it absolutely looks like they kind of get right over top of you and start like picking around and throwing them down. So.
Well, I know I hear them bam, 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 bam on top of our place.
These sticks though could absolutely have something to do with the amount of rain that we've had.
Yes.
Yeah, because we've had
a lot of rain. That's why we haven't been out sooner, because it's been, since we said we was going to be out putting a video up, it's been raining every day.
September 5th, 4th, 5th?
somewhere.
somewhere in there, and then,
And then it's been raining every day.
I was like, okay, if we're gonna go out, we need to make sure there's at least 2 days of dry, and the third day we'll go out. And it's just been rain
Yes, every day, just about.
everywhere. So, but we got this window,
Yes, we got a window.
and it looks like it's going to be clear.
Hello. I see a little dog and a big bark.
There's a little dog. The big dog's behind it in the shadows. You can't see it. And so, or it's going to be clear all week. According to the weather, fingers crossed, 50-50. What do they say about the half right?
Half not right.
Half not right?
Got a 50-50 chance.
Yeah. So, it's pretty clear out here today. And you know what I'm actually like is that it's not too hot out here.
Yeah.
Even though I know I'm sweating.
Yeah, I'm sweating because we're working. Not that it's really real hot. What is it? 70s, 80s, 80s? I would think 80s. I didn't look.
I think we're alone now. Oh, you're talking about the weather, not music.
Right.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say 70s. I would say it's probably in the low 80s. I haven't checked to see
Or
what it is. I
mid-80s.
probably should check and see what it is, but it definitely feels a lot cooler than what it has been prior to the rain, because when it was raining, it was like, it was muggy, humid,
Yes.
but kind of warm, but not too hot. And right before all that rain, it was hot, 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 hot. It burns.
Yes.
Ow, it burns.
And with all these clothes we put on, I think we'd be down to 100 pounds each.
Gotta start stripping them off.
I think this is helping a little bit, but I do have that fan. If I get too hot, I can put it around my neck.
I seen that in the truck, and I was like, "What's this?" I was like, "Oh, headphones," and then I like hit the power button, and I'm like, "Oh, let me turn it off." I hit the power button again, again, power button, power button, and now it shut off. But yeah, I'll go ahead and cut those then.
Okay, it's on the truck. On the inside of this truck.
Okay. So, I'm mowing And we've already done like a walk through this property, off camera, on camera, we did the walk. This block here, brick block, was underneath the ground, and if you noticed, I was mowing with the chute part of the mower facing away from this truck over here, but this block of brick was in the ground and the mower picked it up. I heard it skim across it, and then when I came back around, I looked and I seen that it was lifted up out of the ground. But if I wasn't facing the right way, away from that truck, or if someone else maybe didn't know it was there and maybe wasn't paying attention or something like that, maybe had their chute facing toward the truck, this is where chunks of these rocks could go flying out and smash up against a window, a door, anything, and cause damage. So I'm very thankful that, you know, I'm going the direction that I'm going, even though we already walked the property, that, you know, this thing popped up, but I was facing the right direction. I'd rather replace blades on the mower than someone's door or paint job or something like that. So this was definitely sitting on the ground, but like I said, I had my chute facing away from the vehicle. So yeah.
Well, that wore me out. I'm gonna go get me a drink.
Here I come over here.
Had to take a break after pulling that tarp with all that stuff on it. Got me tired, thirsty. So drinking her water.
Well, Yeah, you get out here and you do some work, it's still hot.
Yeah, it's still hot.
Especially when you're layered 10,000 deep.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
And I got little things all over me.
Here we go again, your hitchhikers.
Yeah, they're all over me.
Taking a ride. Anything ever happen with those? Aren't those seeds?
Yeah. They want to make sure that they go on to the next place and reproduce somewhere else.
You talking about the hitchhikers?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any on me. I don't think. Were you going in the bushes?
Over here there was some, and I think there was some up in here. And over by where I was pulling the weeds by the garden area. That was, a lot of them was over there around that elephant ear looking thing.
I haven't had a chance to go over there and look. You went through the garden area already?
Yeah, on this side. I haven't looked on the other side because I thought when she came outside, I thought me and her pulled the only 2 pieces of weeds that was in that one. But I don't know. There could be more.
You and her? Oh, you mean like when we first got here?
Mm-hmm.
The only 2, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no. Gotta get it. If it's, yeah, because like if people say, like, they'll say people can have all the knowledge of an arborist. They can have their own knowledge from whatever region they're from, plants and things like that. There's so many plants, so many regions, so many different things that when you come onto a property and someone says it's common sense, I mean, it could be for you, but I don't know. If I look at a plant, like I know what I think looks healthy, but weeds can look healthy.
These can look the healthiest.
They're good. They're going good, vibrant, strong. Here they're going.
Killing your plant.
Killing your plants. One little root at a time, just getting a grip on you.
Strangling it. That elephant ear had a vine wrapped around it.
The what?
That elephant-looking ear thing.
Elephant-looking.
The elephant ear thing. Right on the corner.
I don't think those are elephant ears.
Well, it looks similar to one if it's not. That's why I said the elephant ear looking thing, because I don't know if it's exactly an elephant ear.
So it looks like a big leaf. A big green leaf.
Well, you can take your app and check it out.
Oh yeah, I did just get that. Again.
Mm-hmm.
I only used it one time. For something in the yard. Man, this setup though. No, this is real. It's pretty easy. It's the camera work.
Yeah, it takes a long time. And then you get overexhausted because of having to move around so much and like pulling out heavy parts, full stuff.
Yeah, you get overexhausted, the camera gets overexhausted. Whew, gotta cool down.
Yep,
No,
we both gotta cool down.
But yeah, we both gotta cool down.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got just this side left to mow? Part of the back I see.
Yeah, so it's pretty much just this side that I have, but I was waiting for you to move from this area. I didn't want to be spitting dust and stuff all like that at you. And like with this truck, I don't know if you've seen, but there was a rock, like when we walked across this property, there was a, like a brick.
Yeah.
And it was sitting over there next to this truck, and I'm just thinking, like, if I didn't know any better, and I was just like riding around with no care in the world and didn't care which way I was facing to shoot with that mower.
Yep.
Like, it could just spit those rocks out anywhere, hit a window, hit a, that's a Cybertruck.
I think so.
I think that, yeah.
I think that's
It
what
looks
is.
like sharp edges.
Yeah.
I think someone...
That's the second one I've seen in Ocala.
Perhaps, yeah. I think I've seen one too, but the other one looked more like a military vehicle. But
Well, the other one's just like that. It's silver though.
Maybe there's more than one, because I seen one that had that like sand color.
Oh, I haven't seen that one then.
I've seen that one the most. Like they're just like riding it out. Like, look what I got.
I've seen the silver one the most. And I mostly see it at Walmart.
That's where I seen the beige one. Are we not talking about the same one, maybe?
I don't think so. Mine looks like a silver color.
Well, as far as, like I said, the rock with the windows, the possibly the doors, the panels, the paint, like anything.
Anything.
Does that have paint? I don't even know what that is.
I'm assuming.
Well, I think the creator threw something at it to prove it was bulletproof or something and cracked the window.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I don't want to shoot anything at it.
Right.
The creator. The creator.
Whew.
This is nice though. It feels like it's fall. It feels
Yeah,
like...
I think we would have been laid out on the ground somewhere if we would have been out here in the summertime, because even now, I mean, you're really hot, and it got really hot this summer.
It was so hot. It was hot you couldn't walk out without starting to sweat.
I couldn't walk out the door. Not doing anything, just walk outside, walk from one side of the property to the other, and be sweating. My hair be soaking wet. And I'm like, I ain't even done nothing. Just walk. Not too far.
Take a breath. Sweat. Gosh. Woof. You know, this particular section of this road looks so different from the section down there.
Oh, I know. The other section down there looks like so many weeds and bushes, and
Is that where it was? It was down here?
talk about the one that the person told us no.
Well, I guess what I mean is this house, this house, this house, and the next house, like these ones just right in here looks different, because if you turn up, like, we might have to do some work. And I just realized there's people sitting on their porch just
Oh, I
listening
knew
to
they
this
were there.
stuff.
I knew they were there the whole time.
I know. I've seen them before, but I just forgot. But anyway, yeah, it looks a little bit different just right here around this area. So,
That's like when I was living down in St. Pete, and when I moved back up here, it looked like so much overgrowth. And it wasn't that it was overgrown, it just looked like it, because in a city you don't have all that, them trees and all that overgrowth like that. And then when you go through a town that has a lot of trees and stuff, it just looks like somebody needs to do some work. What's going on here? Why isn't people mowing their grass? That's what I'm thinking.
up here in this county, though, you've got national, like, our state parks, or I don't. Is that a national over here?
Yeah.
State, national?
National.
So yeah, you got the national parks. You got farmland. You're driving down the road and you're behind a tractor.
Yeah.
And like someone that I knew down in St. Pete said, what was it?
You're going back to the farm?
Yeah, you're moving as if the entire county is just one big farm. She's like, you're back on the farm. So when I came back here and I'm on the road, like one of the first things that happened the first couple of days is there was a tractor going down the road, and this can be anywhere on any road, but the tractor was going down the road and vehicles were like just like a bunch of vehicles behind it. So I had someone record it and then I sent it to her, and she's like, see, I told you, you're on the farm. She's like, where does that happen that you're driving behind tractors unless you're on the farm?
I do see them a lot.
Like, I don't see why you want to go back, or like go back up there into the farm. But yeah, you do see it a lot. But what I'm saying is, as far as like when you see, like, there's a lot of trees, there's a lot of overgrowth and things like that, because there's just more, I think, single family homes here. When you're talking down in St. Pete, that's not single family home.
That's more of apartment complexes and stuff.
But they have their areas, because
Yeah.
I've been around down there and I've seen their areas. They do have the single family homes, but the area, I think that mostly where you were predominantly in was where there were apartments, businesses, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you're not going to see this like jungle overgrowth.
Right.
You're just going to see a concrete jungle
Right.
overgrowth.
My name is Carrie, and I live up the road with my husband, and we're both with a disability. He just got, he had an old TBI, and it came back because he's old. So now he's like bedridden, and we're both sick and have no way of mowing our yards or being able to pay for it because we're living off our Social Security checks.
Right. Is your property overgrown?
Very.
So you live here in the community?
Yeah, it's right there.
Wow. And you know, we've seen some of the properties around here that were overgrown. This is like our second season. We're coming out right now and starting to mow properties again. So we are definitely looking for people who we want to go ahead and get their property done for free.
Now see, our backyard has a fence, but it won't let in a big mower. It's so grown up all around the fence. Our landlord let it. The fence could fall all over the place, so the grass is grown up like this high all around it. And I have no weed eater. I don't know anybody. I have no family. Nobody to help me.
But yeah, we definitely can go over, take a look at it, and if you're okay with us recording like the transformation of it, then we can definitely take a look and see what we can do to go ahead and get it done. We did speak to the people here, and they had this is my mom, Trish.
Hi, Trish.
Hi. I see the car. I was like, is it somebody we know?
You know me
No,
now? I'm Carrie.
Carrie?
Casey.
Casey.
Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. Both her and her husband are disabled, so they're not able to.
Bedridden right now. He came out of the hospital with COVID.
Oh.
Gave it to me. Now I'm sick and trying to help take care of him. We both have COVID because he has a TBI, which is a brain injury. So he's like, he's only up to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I just live around on that road right there.
Okay.
It's probably the only yard with the tallest grass.
That's what we forgot. We forgot the edges.
What are you gonna do? Turn the weed
I'm
eater
trying
off?
to turn the weed eater off with the remote.
Stop. That's not patented yet. No, I'm just kidding. That would be pointless. Like, why would you need to like beep, beep, like a car alarm thing, like beep, beep,
Yeah.
on the.
Are we gonna drive by her house and see what it looks like?
Yeah, we can take a look at her house. Let's see what's going
Don't
on.
have to stop. Just drive by and look at it. We'll drive by.
A drive-by.
Drive by.
Eyeball drive-by.
Whoa! You like some of that ones we did say, whoa!
Can you believe I
Is
like?
that one? Sprinkler right there.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm surprised with that.
That we came
Are
here?
you sure?
Are you sure? I'm not
Are you
gonna get a bill
sure?
later.
I don't want to receive an invoice in the next week.
And the next week.
In the next week.
Week.
Week. Okay.
Next week I read the invoice for the cut of the rest. No.
No,
No.
I promise you, I guarantee.
That's why we tell you to look at our channel, because that's what we do.
I'm in a divorce process, and the ground is bigger, and my ex-husband, still husband, I need to pay. I need to ask for money for all on my house.
Oh wow.
But he have a lot of money, but he used the money for control, you know? And if I need to cut this, I need to ask to money for him, and he pay the person for come.
So you're in the process of a divorce,
Yes.
and in order to get your grass cut, you have to ask your ex-husband, who you're in the process of a divorce with, because of the money that he has, before you can get anything done.
He don't want to give me the money directly. He only want manage all the money. If I need food, if I need pay my bills, if I need all, I need to call to he, and he paid it.
Wow.
And when I saw this grass, I cut it by myself sometimes.
Pair of scissors.
No, with
I'm just.
no, with a machine. Yeah, I have machines all in, cut. I did it before. I know sometimes I pay for
She's got a
somebody,
pacemaker.
and I have a pacemaker made less than a month, and I can do this and say to my friends, oh, and she's told me when she come, oh Elizabeth, you have the grass is high. I say, I know, but with this I can't, and I don't want to call him for
money
ask
or
for money.
asking,
Yeah. Because I don't want to speak with him.
Right.
And then you and say that, and she told me, oh, that is a
So
miracle.
you must have been praying for it.
Right.
Yeah.
You never know what anyone's going through.
Yeah. And I say that, and she told me, well, Lisbeth, that is a miracle, right? Because I say that, and you, I don't want to call he for this, and then you have this person knock your door and ask you about that. So it's a God. I say, yeah.
So you said your vehicle is in the garage.
Yes.
Is that truck your husband's?
The Tesla?
Yeah.
It's for my friend.
Oh, that's your friend's vehicle.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, my car is inside the garage.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much, both of you.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
Absolutely. God bless you.
Thank you. I know, God's good.
Yes. What?
Beef blow. And we done.
In all seriousness, with her, I'm glad that we could do that for her, because she was in a situation to where this probably would have kept getting out of control, like kept growing.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to talk to her.
For the husband.
Yeah.
And she says she has a machine, but then at the same time, well,
She can't do it because of her pacemaker now.
Yeah, well, she says a machine, but that she means a lawnmower. She may have a push mower.
Push mower, yeah.
But like, it's been hot out here. It has been hot out here.
Oh, yeah.
And then she just had surgery for a pacemaker. Come on.
Nope.
No. I'm glad we found her to be able to get this done, despite the vehicle that was sitting in the driveway that was not hers.
Yep.
Well,
Let's get this done so we can go home.
right? Says, no, you've had a long enough break. Next. Next one. Hey guys, we're done and we're back. Hooray!
Yay!
Thank you for staying tuned this long. Okay, and then. Hey guys, we're back. And, oh God, again, it was supposed to be. Hey guys, we're done and we're back. Hooray!
Yay!
Thank you for staying tuned this long. Don't forget, like, subscribe, perhaps even leave a comment down below, as it is the best way to support the work that my mother Trish and myself Casey do here in our community. Absolutely free. We'll see you next time. Bye.
The sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go. I'll take you to a place we can see it all. Step off the edge, I can break your fall. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go. When you fall down, I'll get you back up again. The things you try are things that you won't regret. We are kings of the world, and tonight is our playground. We are kings of the world, and anywhere it's homebound. We are kings of the world, and tonight is our playground. We are kings of the world, and kings of the world, and anywhere it's homebound, we are kings of the world. And tonight is our playground, we are kings of the world. And anywhere it's homebound, we are kings of the world.
What is it?
Is it?
Wait, yeah, I said
See.
I said be mindful, and you said be mindful, be cutesy,
Be.
be best.
No, be leisure. Be best. No, it's like.
Be leisure.
Leisure? Is it leisure? Nozor?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Are you serious? I see it all the time.
Yeah, well, that's what happens with perspective. Some people see things and other people don't see it. I didn't see it.
Other people might have seen it. They might know what I'm talking about. Maybe they'll write it down in the comments and put the exact wording for it.
What was it?
I think part of it is be mindful, be cutesy.
Pronounce it slowly for me. What was
Be
that?
mindful, be cutesy, be leisure, or something like that.
I don't even know.